Hello, my name is Bannan, and I did my project on using weather conditions to predict the impact of traffic accidents on traffic flow. My idea for this project was motivated by my own experience driving. Bad weather like heavy rain, fog, and snow can worsen road conditions and hinder visibility, and generally make driving more difficult. These conditions can influence drivers to be more careful, drive slower, or in some cases make their driving worse all around. These unexpectedly careful drivers can also hold up traffic more than usual, causing additional congestion. What I wanted to do was use these weather conditions at an accident to determine either how long the accident would hinder traffic flow or the length of road affected by the accident. To do this, I used decision trees based on a variety of features like weather conditions such as rain, thunderstorms, snow, hail, even tornadoes, wind speed, amount of precipitation, and also the severity of the accident, indicating how many people were injured or how fatally they were injured, as well as the time of day. The dataset I used was also a very large dataset of just under 3 million accidents across the US. From the features I used, I trimmed it down to just under 1 million. The decision trees I used were provided in the scikit-learn package in Python. More specifically, I used their decision tree regressors, since the output values I expected were continuous in miles of road and time in minutes. Because I was using such a large dataset, the trees I had output were huge, with around 300 leaf nodes and a depth of 28 on average. Even when pruned, these trees were still too large to be displayed properly. Some nodes would be cut off, or everything would be unreadable. Zoomed in, these trees were still unreadable. What I had to do was enlarge the tree and then save it directly to an image rather than displaying it on the screen. Doing this allowed me to save a huge image, 20,000 by 12,000 pixels, but it would be able to store the entire tree on that image. It would also let me zoom in on everything to view all of the values properly. Going back to the expectations I had for this project, research I had done into prior papers on this topic showed that weather itself didn't cause accidents as much as other factors such as increased volume of cars on the road. So what I had hoped was that even though this value would be low for predicting how long the accident would affect traffic or how badly it would still be a measurably significant factor. But what I ended up finding was more in line with that previous research. There was very little to no association between weather and congestion duration or the length of road that was affected. I did find this project interesting to do. I went in hoping to prove my theory correct and have something to make use of, but ended up showing the exact opposite.